So the last thing that I want to talk about before we jump into actual coding is I've said the word .NET Assembly many times, but I haven't yet really defined it. Um, so let's talk about what .NET is. Many years ago, well, Microsoft, as everybody knows, Microsoft is all about the developer community. They have spearheaded many technologies for developers to be able to write software effectively, and this has started since the company was born. I mean, Microsoft invented DirectX, then they invented something called the component object model and the dynamic component object model, and so on and so on. But eventually, things got really complex and ugly, and Microsoft said, what we're going to do is we are going to create the best programming environment that we possibly can. And what they came up with was .NET. .NET is a combination of a lot of different things. Now, .NET includes languages. Now, I said languages, not language. .NET isn't just C#. We do have C#, but we also have stuff like C++, CLI. We have Visual Basic.NET. We have a couple languages that are not part of Microsoft but are also .NET languages, such as Boo. And recently, Microsoft has introduced stuff like Iron Ruby, Iron Python. There's another language that I don't know how to spell called like Nimrel or something like that. It's kind of neat. I played with it for a little bit. But my point is that .NET encompasses many different languages. .NET also contains something called the BCL, or the Base Class Library. Now, we'll talk about what classes are at some point very soon here. So don't let the expansion of that confuse you. All the BCL is if you know what a standard library is, think of it as that. If you don't know what a standard library is, think of it as a collection of things that we can use or reuse in order to make our software faster. And I mean make our software faster, as in the process of making the software becomes faster. The BCL includes things like ways to handle collections, file systems, network, and so on. So far we have the .NET. .NET is a combination of languages, a base class library. .NET also includes some libraries that are not actually technically part of the BCL, but I'm just going to say base class library encompasses everything just because that's easier. I don't want to get into that discussion right now.